Hello and welcome to How to Automotive. In this video, I ran across some trouble with a broken bolt, and I'm going to walk you step by step through my process of removing that broken bolt and the trials and tribulations that I went through to get that bolt out. It did not come smooth and easy, so stay tuned for that. So I broke the bolt off on this thermostat housing here when I was trying to remove it. I tried everything I could to work it out, but it eventually broke off. So as you can see, there's a little bit sticking out. So this is either a good thing or a bad thing, and I'm going to show you what I did to get this off. So the first thing I tried to do is find a nut that slid over the remaining part of the bolt here. So I'll slide that over just like this here, and once I got it on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my 110 MIG welder here and weld the nut and the remaining part of the stud that's sticking out, or the broken bolt that's sticking out. So my MIG welder was out of acetylene gas. I'm not sure how well the weld is going to be, so I welded it on there. Now I'm using a butane torch here to just heat up the surrounding area here and get it as hot as I can to help break that free. Also, before I did all this, while I was removing the broken bolt, it had been soaking in penetrating oil. So right now I'm heating up the area as hot as I can get it without catching anything on fire. And then I let it cool down a little bit and use some more penetrating oil to let it soak inside there and draw it inside the broken fastener. Now with a socket that fits on the nut that I put on there in a ratchet, I'm going to try to work the fastener loose and work it back and forth, trying to get it to free up. Unfortunately, in my case, it just kept breaking the weld off. So I decided to go to plan B, which is grind the nut that I just welded on off and attempt to drill this out. Also, if you have one of those inducted heaters, that would be a great way to slip it over there and see if you can heat that up to help this process. I don't have one of those tools, but those are great options. So once I got the nut off, I grinded the head of the bolt as flat as I can get it, and then I center punched it. I made a little indentation. Now I'm going to use a right angle drill and a small drill bit here, and I'm going to drill a hole all the way through the center of that bolt. So the key is to have the drill bit as dead center as possible. Use very sharp and new drill bits, and use penetrating oil to lubricate the drill bit every so often, and drill straight in and take your time, light pressure, let the tool do the work. The hole all the way through that bolt, and you'll feel it punch through on the back side. And then I stepped up to a next size drill bit and slowly increased the size of the drill bit. And now I also use penetrating oil to spray into the hole, and what it'll do is it'll go all the way through the hole and get on the back side and get onto the back sides of the threads, which will help loosen it up. So now I'm going to use an extractor and try to extract the bolt now that I got a hole drilled all the way through it. Now there's different sizes. I started with a small one. I tried to take it out, then I drilled the hole bigger and stepped up to the next size extractor, tried to take it out, kept doing this. So I just kept stepping up the drill bit size and then kept using extractors. You don't want to force the extractors. If you feel like they're going to twist or break off on it, stop, drill the next size up. So what I ended up doing is just drilling the entire bolt out completely, and then getting a tap that fits the size of the bolt and rethreading and tapping the hole. So in my case, I was unsuccessful in actually extracting the old bolt. So I had to drill it completely out until the drill bits were drilled to the exact same size as the threads as it was before. Then I just ran a tap through it and re-tapped the port here. So overall, this was a pretty slow process to fix this housing here so I can put the new thermostat on. But luckily for me, I had pretty straight access to the broken bolt. If you don't have the access like I have here, you may have to take parts off and make room to do this type of job. So I cleaned up all the shavings and everything. Now I have my new thermostat installed in the vehicle, and this repair was a good repair. So I hope you found this video helpful. I'm Brian from How to Automotive. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, encourage you to subscribe, invite you to head over to the howtoautomotive.com website for more valuable videos like this. Thank you again for watching.